said I love you, and you said yeah.
I love you too.
Jeez.
You're out. Do 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 do. Sup, Tony? How you doing, sir? Do 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 do. What's up, Cody? How you doing, sir? How is we this fine Friday night? I'm good. I am quite good. I can't complain, to be honest with you. How about yourself, sir? This guy, I was playing GTA earlier this week. I reinstalled it, and I was playing, running around, checking out anything that's new and everything. Sorry, I'm still trying to figure out this new YouTube layout sort of thing going on here. You could automatically generate a vertical crop version for Shorts feed. Huh, okay. Do 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 do. I guess I should probably join the Discord. There we go. This guy, after dropping 9.5 on a mansion, I wish I had that much. It's my chainsaw at? I got like 2.5. I need to get my chainsaw. I need to get in there and do some missions and stuff. See, it keeps resetting. It's so dumb. I think I had this still. I don't even remember how much I have. Yeah, I didn't know either until I logged in. Like I did the enhanced version and just achievements galore, dude. It's like, good lord. Is it true? Okay, Cody, is it true that the mansion has a business AI that helps you manage your businesses? Because if so, I'm grinding out for 10 million. I am worth 1.1 million as of right now. So they like include all your businesses? They got greedy on a game I know where it costs 2.5 million for a bike. Yeah, some of the prices are ridiculous on there. And it's all to do with shark cards. Everybody buying shark cards and driving up the prices of everything. I get having stuff that like costs a lot, like the sports cars and shit like that, but they just increase the price of everything with every new expansion because in their minds they're like, well, people are going to be playing it a lot, so they're going to have a ton of money. But no, like there shouldn't be, like you shouldn't have to pay $2 million for a bike. Like that's dumb. Like I said, I get their thought process, but not everybody is like addicted to the game and sits there and plays it 24/7 like some of these people do. Just waiting for the rain to stop so I can go harvesting again. Yeah, by the time the rain stops, it's gonna be nighttime. Maybe we should just sleep anyway. You have a black screen? What? Not on my end, sir. There's a picture on my end. I'm looking at the YouTube right now. Go to my channel. It's not black on my end, sir. That's on you end. I haven't messed with online that much. I haven't either, but well, since the whole the arcade heist stuff, I haven't done anything with it. But I do want to get back in because they said that this latest GTA Online update, they brought Michael back, and he does like one final heist and everything. I don't know how true it is, but I want to see. So I reinstalled it. And I was playing online the other day. Plus, it's the last freaking Christmas we get in GTA 5 or GTA Online, so I should say GTA 5 Online because I'm pretty sure they're going to continue on. The GTA Online was a cash cow for them. People were doing all those hacks and everything, and they get banned and just go buy another copy. They made a shit ton of money off of that, so I'm pretty sure they're going to keep on going. I got tired of all the hackers. Well, I knock on wood, before I say this, I guess. I played a couple of days this week, and I didn't encounter any hackers whatsoever while I was playing. I don't know, it's because it's the enhanced version that uses Battle Eye, the anti-cheat software, or what, but I didn't run into any hackers while I was playing. I even did a couple of missions and everything went smoothly. So I might have just got lucky, or they might have finally like cracked down on that. I don't know. Because of some of the shit, I swear I was testing for GTA 6 to see what it's like. I think they're testing GTA 6 engines and GTA V because some of shit, I swear, is testing GTA 6 to see what we don't like. I'm pretty sure a lot of it's going to be rolled over. A lot of it's going to be rolled over. It's just a new... Well, that tree's stuck in there. Evening, Brandon. How are you tonight, sir? Happy little cow. It'd be a while before we play GTA 6, yeah. It's gonna be even longer for me because I don't have a console. And I'm really not about to buy a console for one game. Put my damn chainsaw back in my damn Ford. Good, hoping to get some snows around. They're calling for us to get, I think it's like, the last one I saw was 2 to 3 inches. Why can't I put my chainsaw on there? Oh, do I have to have it out? There we go. I guess we're just going to go sleep it through. Never mind. I think PJ's loaded in, but he's not actually here. So that means we can't sleep because he's not going to click OK. There is rumors that it might now get pushed back to 26. That wouldn't surprise me. Yeah, but it was originally November 2025, and then they pushed it back to, what was it, May 2026? And then as we got into November 2025, they're like, it's going to be November 2026 now. So, I'm not holding my breath until, like, it's actually, like, advertised as coming out, like with the, you know, like, physical versions of the case and everything being put out there. I'm not holding my breath. Oh, that's right. PJ's took all that stuff. It's like, where's all my stuff? Weather channel saying for ours was saying we were in the 1 to 3 inch range, and now we're in the 2 to 3 inch range. But the last snow we got, they were like, it's just going to be a dusting, possibly 2 inches. And I think we got more than what they thought we were going to get. So now they're overdoing it, and they are salting the shit out of the roads already. I still think they fucked up by keeping GTA 5 out for so long. I think they fucked up by abandoning Red Dead Online so quick. They just straight up just abandoned that. They were just like, nah, we're good. Hey, this is a cow pasture. Get out of here. Go, get. But see, they couldn't just keep putting out new horses because they couldn't make like a flying horse for Red Dead Online. It just wouldn't make any sense. So they were like, how do we keep this somewhat realistic to the West without getting too crazy? And they have no creativity in their bones whatsoever, and they were just like, screw it. I mean, they could put new missions in there. They could have put like new camp stuff and all. Like they could have kept it going, but then they just completely abandoned it. They're like, they're good with what they got. Actually, I don't think realize the opportunity they got, but don't run. Realizes the opportunity they got, but don't run for it. No, I think GTA 6 is going to be absolutely nutso. Like, if you saw the trailer, that was in-game footage, and it was just like, whoa, what? I just hope our character creations are a lot better than what they were in GTA 5 Online, because GTA 5 Online character creation kind of sucks ass. Not even gonna lie on that one. It kind of sucks ass. You just pick two parents and it's just like, yeah, this is what your character looks like. It's like, that looks horrible. Absolutely horrible. Their big issue is they are out of ideas for GTA 5. Now they have to one up it with GTA 6. Well, it's the thing. They have a whole slew of ideas for GTA 5, and they're just gonna re-release that in GTA 6. Like it's gonna be, they're gonna repackage it, make it a little bit different, and release each idea again. So we're going to have the casino, we're going to have the biker DLC, we're going to have the yacht DLC. Like, it's going to be the same thing, just packaged a little bit differently. And they're just going to slowly release it. I see that's what they're going to do. Bro, that's it. I'm going to sleep. Do 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 do. Peaches is going to deny. Oh, he accepted it. They don't really give you an option to actually make your person you. Yeah, that'd be another neat idea, because they have it in because Rockstar is owned by 2K, and 2K games have the option where you can like upload a picture, and you can use it as your face in game. Why can't Rockstar do the same thing? I'm pretty sure it would get absolutely stupid. Never mind. People would be, they'd be like dick noses and shit. I fucked up making GTA Online a cash cow. Yeah, it's. I mean, it's a business. They're gonna do what makes them money, and I can't fault them for that. I just wish that they would have put the same amount of effort they put into GTA Online and the Red Dead Online, because even with as little effort as they've done, as just like, hey, we did this, we made the biker DLC, but now it involves a nightclub. Like, even that minimal amount of effort would have been great in Red Dead Online. Because honestly, Red Dead 2, I've yet to play through the first one, but Red Dead 2, a lot better game than GTA 5. A lot better. I'm pretty sure GTA 6 is going to blow Red Dead Online out of the water. Or Red Dead 2 out of the water, but GTA 6 or Red Dead 2, way better of a game. And the online, they just completely just like, yep, we done, we out. By the way, here's another remodel of our biker DLC for GTA Online. And I mean, again, people were stupid with how much they were buying shark cards and with how many accounts they were buying, because people would get banned for doing like the dupe hacks and stuff like that, where they duplicate their car and sell it and make a bunch of money off of it. And they would get banned for it. So what they would do is they would just buy another account, buy some shark cards to get their money back, and keep, you know, like move on to the next hack. And it's just like, why wouldn't you just save money by just buying a couple of shark cards for your account to buy the card instead of duping it to make money? It makes no sense. And then you have all the hackers who would hack and constantly get banned just to buy another account. So they made a shit ton of money off of selling copies. And that's probably why it's one of the most like top selling games, is because of that single reason. There were so many people getting banned and buying new copies of it. Because they're not going to IP ban you. No, they make more money if you go in, screw up again, they ban you and you go buy another account. Because shark cards are expensive. But that's the thing, they were buying them anyway, because they would get their accounts banned, and then they would just buy a new Steam key, or like create a new Steam account, buy a new Steam key, and then use shark cards to get back their money to get started, and move on to the next hack. And it's just like, if you want money that bad, you're buying shark cards anyway. Why wouldn't you just buy shark cards to do it instead of duping it, having to buy a whole nother key just to buy more shark cards to get money back? It was all over YouTube. And the YouTubers were the worst part of it, because they had like they bought it on console, and a lot of them bought it for both consoles. A lot of them bought it for both. What was it? PlayStation 3 and 360, and then turn around and bought it for the Xbox One and PS4, and then turn around and bought it for PC, and then turn around and bought it, you know, for the latest one. It's just like, well, what? You're still spending $60 on what's it, like a 13-year-old game? Jesus Christ. You can buy a modded account. It doesn't surprise me. But there's people dumb enough to constantly keep buying cards, and it's just like, you're part of the problem. You are part of the problem. You're the reason why GTA 6 has got delayed so much. What's up, Redneck Gaming, sir? How you doing tonight, sir? How red is your neck, sir? But like I said, I don't know if it's with the Enhanced Edition, because when I went to install it, you had Legacy and Enhanced. The Enhanced is actually smaller than the Legacy, but I didn't have any hackers in any of my lobbies. It was just people fighting each other, the boss business thing, like how it's supposed to be. There wasn't any craziness going on. So I don't know if they fixed, because like I said, it had me install BattleEye. So I don't know if that is what trigger, or like knock down the hackers, or what. Cut back on the hackers. That's good to hear, sir. Good to hear, Redneck. Gefilte fish. Seen a mod accounts for dirt cheap come like millions or billions. Yeah, and then as soon as you log in, it gets it gets banned for being modded. And there you are. You spent real money to get a modded account that got banned. Yo, watch your new review vid on my 93 F-150. Glad you like it. Try and think of what else to add. It is an awesome truck. Not gonna lie. I don't even know what you could add. I mean, if you want to go ridiculous, you can put those dumbass looking rims on it. But like, I don't even know what else you could really add. Maybe you could add like small, like not like the ginormous like monster truck lift, stupid eyed crap that you see on some of these trucks, but like a small lift would be an option. I don't know. Maybe different steps for the side, different running boards. I really don't know what else you could add to it. How's Phoenix? I'm pretty good. I can't complain. You can get away with a mod accounts. Just got to be careful on what you spend money. Make multiple big purchases going to catch Rockstar's eye and get you insta banned. You spend any of it, like back in the day, this was again a few years ago, they could actually see if like you duped that car from a long time ago. Like they let you keep. I did a couple of those dupe tricks like when it first came out, and like I still have the cars today, but I can't sell them. So they know where the money came from. They know. Like they have ways to tell. It would be great if you could just, not to mention the person is going to have your account information that you buy it from. So if there was a way that you could send that money to yourself, which then would also trigger Rockstar, like, oh yeah, that's a bit suspicious. What map are you playing on? It's one of the Michigan maps. It's like, I think it's called the Michigan farming map. I don't 100% know. There's like 4 or 5 Michigan maps. I think it's just called Michigan farming map. It's on ModHub. I have a buddy that's doing dupes and yet to be caught. Well, consider himself lucky. They caught and I only did like 2. But I still have the car and they won't let me sell it anymore. It's my adder. Whew, Jesus Christ. Thank you. Oh man. Woo. What's that? I was so quick about to answer my hat size. Let's say how big a head. It's the shit. I don't even remember. 35 foot? I think. That's what 35 means, right? Oh, man. Do, 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 do. I think this is what I'm running right here. RDF 35. Yeah, pretty sure that's what I'm running. Well, there's what the? There's two different. There's a 635F and an RD35. I don't know which one I got on there. HDX 35? Do I even have? Was that in there? RDF 35, HDX 45. I don't see an HDX 35. 620, 622, or 622, 625, 630, 635, RD 35F. Okay, I'll just look at it. Okay, it's the RD 35F. Do 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 do. Man. I ain't played FS in a hot while. Well, technically, this is the first time I've played it since last Friday. Not last Friday. Friday before last. This is the first time I played it. Oh, Sugar Honey Hasty. So I didn't stream last Friday, and then I've had not last week, but the week before I recorded all my mod spotlights for this week and next week. So I haven't played since like 2 Fridays ago. It's been a nice break, not gonna lie. Oh, that's a lie. That's a lie. I didn't. No. I didn't have a Phoenix moment this week, did I? I don't think I did. I've been playing a game called Storage Hunter Simulator, and it's like super addicting. It's a lot better than the Storage Dealer Simulator. Same concept. Gameplay a lot better. And it's multiplayer. So I've been playing the heck out of it. And then I was playing GTA online a little bit. Yeah, that's right, because I had to fix the window last Sunday.
Jesus, you're so loud.
Who? Me?
No.
Oh.
Sorry. I was just listening to your stream. I was just in my own world, and I just looked up that game, and it just for whatever reason on my little
Redneck Gaming wants a $1 donation. Thank you, sir.
Loud. Because I have I have all my stuff turned to like 70%. And for whatever reason, whatever this is attached to is like 100%. So it just came through. Damn, it blew up my eardrums.
Don't you love it when you're looking at a game and you watch the trailer and then it moves on to the pictures and you forget you have that open, and then just out of nowhere the trailer starts blaring in your ears. You're like, what the? Yep. Steam.
Mm-hmm. Like, I don't have a category for it in my, like, equalizer thing, so I think it's just, like, under system sounds. No, it's just so loud. Should probably change it. I got intrigued when you said it was multiplayer.
What was that? Sorry, I was yawning.
I got intrigued when you said it was multiplayer.
Dude, it's addicting. I was like, because I got through Keymailer and I was like, I'll play like a half hour. I would see if it's worth like doing a video on or anything. And the next thing I realized, I was there for like 3 hours. And I was like, holy shit, where'd time go? And I've just been playing it nonstop. It's basically storage war. Like you bid on lockers, and then you have to take. If you don't have your verified tool up enough, you have to take the stuff to like professionals or experts and get it priced on how much it is, and then you can like work your way up. So you start off in a trailer, and then you can work your way up to houses, like bigger houses, and then you can actually like decorate your houses with stuff you find in the storage units.
So how does the multiplayer work? You just like put against each other?
I don't know. That's why I was like, I did a video on it today, and I was just like, it would probably be cool to do multiplayer if we're like in the same company. If we're bidding against each other, as like the people I play with, that would probably be miserable. I'll be outbid on everything.
Yeah.
Did you see Tradesman Boss Mag? What?
First thought, but
no, I don't know.
I don't know. I'll read about it.
Like, I'm also curious, like, if one person, like, if you can bid on multiple ones, that, like, so if, like, one person can go to the next town over and start bidding on, like, if you're on the same team, start bidding on ones the next town over, so you can just haul in stuff.
Yeah.
Rack up points. It's one of the. Oh yeah. I've seen the. What was it called? It showed up today. Something snowplow. I was like, you've piqued my interest. But I didn't see a salt spreader. I'll have to check that out.
Doesn't have. I'm too lazy to read through all these.
Hey, bro, it's the machine.
Oh yeah, no, it's together.
All one thing. I have to look into it. I have not seen it. What's it on? Is it on?
You work together at one auction or split up to attend multiple auctions simultaneously.
Oh hell yeah! But do you start off with one vehicle? Because so that would kind of suck hauling all that shit in.
No idea. Oh, each player gets a starter vehicle.
Oh dang!
With passenger functionality.
Oh dang!
There you go. Well, maybe I'll have to give it a whirl. Oh shit! I just upgraded my house earlier today. I got the next house up, and I have a
skeleton with a jack-o'-lantern on its head and a Christmas tree and a lawnmower out my front lawn with like the stereotypical lawn chairs in the backyard. The only thing I haven't figured out so far is the lock picking. Like I unlocked stage 1, and every time I try to lock pick it, it's like lock is destroyed. Must take it to a locksmith. So it's like, well, I just wasted $1,000 on that.
Yeah, it sounds like a pretty. Sounds like it could be pretty decent.
Roger that. Look up a boss mag. Whip it. Oh, whip it good. Think about putting all this in for the chickens, so they actually have some food. Can we fix it, Bob the Builder? Yes, we can. Oh, man. Oh, that mower looks sick. Oh, it's a Patreon only mod. That sucks. I mean, it looks cool. I'm not. I ain't spending money on mod. Even the truck looks sick. Oh, I forgot to start this guy. Uh-oh. Okay. Don't go to the freaking cotton harvester. It crashes your game. All I tried to do was teleport into my cotton harvester and it crashed.
Oh. That's awful.
So you, sir, don't belong here.
Apparently.
Do 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 do. For your consideration.
Come on.
Crying.
Synchronizing.
Not bad, bro. I'm trying to get back in.
I did something new today. I
Oh, good lord.
regrouted my bathtub.
Oh, look at you.
Yeah, I had no idea. Like, my dad came up. But I had tried grouting. Like, no YouTube videos, no working knowledge of how to do it whatsoever. I've tried it one time before at the first house that my wife and I lived at. And, like, I did it so wrong. Like, not even close. Like, the thought was there, but, like, I've found that the way that I think about things and how to do them is, when it comes to, like, home repairs, it's not it. So.
You gotta watch the YouTube video first.
I'm a little bit better now. I think now that I've seen some things done, of like my logic on how to do things, it has improved. But yeah, we had to like strip out all of the, because we were actually, the water was going through, the grout had kind of started to fall out, and we were actually getting like water dripping into our, like, the lower level right outside my office. It was like leaking down onto the dryer and onto the floor.
Damn.
Yeah, it got pretty bad. So it was definitely the grout. So we tried to use like the multi-tool to get all the grout out. And unfortunately that didn't work. So ended up having to use like a box knife, like box cutter, razor blades, and go through like every single tile individually around the whole like full-size bathtub. Yeah. Yep. And then reground it, but like, oh Lord, what a mess. What a mess. Like, in hindsight, my dad actually, he told me to, he's like, you need to get some, you know, the tarps that, like, clear tarps that you use for painting? Like,
yeah,
get one of those. And I was like, okay. So I had one of those waiting when he got here. And I was like, all right, so we're going to, like, lay this down in the bathtub. And, like, on the floor and stuff. Like, that was my logic. And he's like, no, this actually needs to sit for, like, 3 days. So if you're gonna shower, you have to like essentially just like tarp it. It was like a 3, and I was just like, wait, what the fuck? Like, you didn't tell me this. You did not tell me this.
That's right. The second bathroom doesn't have a shower, does it?
No. But like, we've been having the conversation of like, there's a closet in there, and then there's another closet where I literally just like put in shelves and made it my like tool closet. But like there is the space available for a shower. So it's like, well, do you just add the shower in there? And then when it comes time to like, because we absolutely have to redo our upstairs bathroom, like 1,000%. It's like when it comes time to do that, maybe you'll still have a shower already, so you don't have to.
Oh, but then you have to let her in your pooping bathroom.
Yeah, which we still don't have a fan for. So it's funny. It's like, I think I told you that the door also doesn't close because I fucked that up.
God.
Yeah, I replaced the hinges, and I like lined it. I got like the right size hinges with like the right amount of like curve on either end. Like I was really proud of myself for that. Figured that out on my own, and so it fit the existing grooves perfectly. And then I like put the door back in, and it just like didn't fit. It's like because I had painted the door, so the added layer of paint makes it doesn't close. And I was just like, all right, whatever. Like I'll figure this one out at some point. Like I can't like shave down the door. I already installed the hardware, so seems like a lot of work. So anyways, there's no fan, and the bathroom door doesn't close 100%. But last night I was last night or the night before? No, last night I was coming down here and play some FIFA, and I was like, oh no, I gotta poop. And so I went and pooped, but right outside the door, that's like where most like Peloton stuff is. And so I didn't know that she was gonna do a ride, but I was just like mid poop, and the door doesn't close. And I didn't know she was coming down, so I heard the door open, and I would just go, no, you can't come down here.
Did she call it with, I don't want to come down here anyway?
Yeah,
Shit.
I was like, I didn't know, otherwise, like, I mean, my bad. Because, like, also, it shouldn't have to be that way. But I was so surprised. I was, like, watching TikToks. Get my first, like, actual decent vacation this year. I'm taking next week off completely.
Nice.
Oh. No. So much to catch up on.
The Diddy Doc.
I have no desire.
My favorite part about it is just how petty 50 Cent's been during the whole thing. Like, documentary was like, oh, okay, like, it's a bunch of stuff we already knew. But the fact that 50 Cent has just been like, he specifically went on ABC just because he knows.
The entire time.
Yeah, because he knows
all of this is
Diddy
going
would
down.
see it.
Because, like, he read, like, he knew Diddy was all about this stuff from day one. And just like didn't really say a whole lot about it, and like now he's just like kicking back and being like, yeah, told you. I knew it. He's having a great time with it.
Yeah, but they had some what he wanted to do. He said he wanted to do specifically ABC for an interview because he knew ABC plays in the jail where Diddy's locked up at. It's like, that is like next level pettiness. I love it. And the whole time they're like, do you think Diddy will say when he sees this? He's just gonna be like, wow, it's a great documentary, very informative. The whole time he's got a giant ass smile on his face.
Yep. I love it. He's had a good comeback because he was on top, and then I'm pretty sure he went like completely broke. And I think he's making a lot of money off the Diddy stuff, which is great.
Did you get all your videos out? For what? I don't know. I never got the hype for his music. Like, it was very overplayed.
50 Cent.
I was always a bigger Lloyd Banks fan.
Oh, no. Don't get me wrong. Like, while I used to bump the 50 Cent hits, like, also on my mixed CD, it was also Lloyd Banks.
Everything but my Phoenix moment, I believe.
Like most G Unit.
I will say his feud with Ja Rule had some of the best diss tracks of all time that come out.
They were fun.
That the album that Ja Rule put out, every song on there was just like, damn. And then what was it was Go to Sleep, and what was the other one that they put out? Still to this day, I'd say one of the best all-time diss tracks of all time.
I didn't get involved in the social side of things.
You ever heard Go to Sleep? With Eminem, 50 Cent?
Yeah. No.
DMX?
I didn't know, like the context of it. No. Because I didn't know that was going on at the time. So
I didn't know
just like,
right
damn,
away.
It's a good song, and that's all I really cared about.
I didn't know right away because I was a metalhead during those times, and then my cousin, he was really into rap, and then he was like, "Yo, listen to this." I was like, that's a pretty good song. And then he was like, you gotta listen to the whole album. And then I was like, oh my god, this is good shit. Like, I'm not a huge fan of Ja Rule, but that album he put out there, I can't remember what it was called, was really good. And then like Eminem and 50 Cent's diss tracks were better than any of the music they were putting out at the time. I was like, wow, okay. If only you did this for your actual albums, be great. And Eminem back then doing a diss track, so much different than today's Eminem.
That's true. Well, it's also like the times have changed a little bit.
Yeah, I guess.
Because, like, think about, like, when Eminem put out Without Me. And was, like, specifically dropping people's names in the song and just, like, saying awful things about specific people in the songs. Like, horrible. So, like, now, that would be a lawsuit, right? For, like, defamation. 1,000%. So
world got solved.
Creative. And so that's why I think, like, probably the best diss track that I've heard in a long time is They're Not Like Us. Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah, I don't get into that newfangled rap stuff.
Yeah, it's actually really, really good. But I have no the best part of it, I have no context for the beef between um, the two of them. Like, I don't know why he doesn't like Drake.
No clue. Couldn't tell you.
Right. Yeah. I have no idea. I just know that, like, it's a sick diss track. And, like, references some pretty horrible things, and I have no idea that was even a rumor or true. So I'm just like, no, if that's true, that's really bad. It's pretty offensive in the song.
Oh. Think combining service? It's good for a bit. Yeah, get me through this field. I think this is the last. Well, I think this is the last field I have to do before we switch to corn. Everything else is done. Tony's chugging along. Jesus Christ. Think you got enough hours in your combine? 41.3 hours? Nah. Those are amateur numbers. We gotta get those numbers way out there. Well, the whole beef between 50 Cent and Ja Rule started because Ja Rule was so. The guy that ended up shooting 50 Cent was back in Ja Rule, and 50 Cent used to sell drugs for him. And so 50 Cent showed up to Ja Rule's like party or whatever. He's like, "Hey, I rap too," and Ja Rule's just like, "Yeah, no pictures." So
Right.
He got butthurt, went and got his gun, and ended up getting shot. Like, that's how the whole beef between them started. And I was like, oh, alright.
Seems pretty petty.
Yeah.
But, you know, like, people have died over less, I guess.
Ah, ain't no joke. I shot 9 times. What's the most thing you got the most hours? Probably combine. Either that or one of my tratters. Even then, probably not. It's probably my combine because I'm pretty sure I've been divvying up jobs between them, so not one has done a lot like this combine has. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say it would be a perfect time when you're talking about your bathroom door for Brandon to chime in and be like, "So about them shower curtains."
Great. I highly recommend them full time.
For every door. No door
The
needed.
door doesn't.
I mean, you just
The door doesn't
whoosh.
close. Who needs it?
You know what never doesn't close? Shower curtain. Get mad? You don't need to slam the door. You just pull the curtain really quick. Whoosh.
That's one way of doing it. But
Yeah, I'll be around tomorrow.
some
I
of our
won't.
doors
We're gonna go
in
see
this house,
the
it's like it might as well. Like I think that would
Polar
actually
Express in theaters.
be either equivalent or slightly better. Our because like all of the upstairs was carpeted, like all the bedrooms and the hallway. So we ripped out all the carpeting. But what they had done was cut the doors because it wasn't just like, you know, like thin Berber rug. It was like thick,
Thick shag.
like yeah, like inch long carpet. So they cut the doors, and then we ripped out all of that, like the carpeting, the padding, all that stuff. So our bedroom door literally has like a 2-inch gap
Damn.
underneath it, yeah, between the bottom of the door and the floors.
Damn. Well, I got to look at it the other day. I was staying because our daughter's bedroom's right across the hall from, like, well, it's on the opposite side of the hall upstairs from our bedroom door. Like they're same. Walk right straight through. But I was sitting there looking at it, and I was like, "That's horrible." My wife goes, "Well," I was like, "Do you see the bottom of her door?" And we're sitting there looking. It's like cut at like a 35-degree angle. Like,
Yeah. Well, I mean, you essentially have one of them new builds, which are just that's a prime example.
I was just like, that's horrible.
Mm-hmm.
Because I've had to go back and adjust every single door in this apartment because they were sticking, they weren't closing, so I had to adjust the hinges and everything.
Yeah. Dude,
And then I was
doors
looking
are-
at hers just the other day, and I was just like, oh my god.
Doors are unnecessarily annoying. Like, you'd think it'd be simple. You just, like, you know, put the hinges on, throw up the door, and now you're good. It's like, no. It's so much more complicated than that. Like, the first time, because actually, with the bathroom door, I actually shaved it down a little bit, and it still didn't work. But stupid me, I decided to like shave it down and then paint it because I was like, yeah, this is gonna be fine. But I shaved it down, and it wasn't off by that much, so we should be good. But then I put the hinges back on, and then mounted the door, and then it was like all of a sudden it was at a weird angle. It wouldn't close. And I was like, what the hell? So I naturally just like called my dad, and he was like, "Oh yeah, well, what you're supposed to do with that?" He was like, "Yeah, it happens all the time. You just like take a piece of cardboard and shove it behind like the lower hinge to bring the door up." I'm like, "What? Like why? Why? This worked before. It fit. All I did was just remove the door and put it back in, and now it doesn't fit." For no reason, but now I have to stick like a shiv in there. It's like they're doors. They're doors. It's not hard. So, to that point is, like, I can understand why, like, your doors be messed up. Because they probably cut it correctly, and then when they install it, it just becomes like it just sits at a 30-degree angle for no reason.
I don't think they cut it. I don't think they cut it. I think they fucked up because it's that bad off. It's just like the door sitting perfectly, and then you just look at the bottom, and it's it just gradually slopes up. I'm like, what the hell?
I don't know. I've gotten to that point where now I just like notice random things around the house, and I just like there's a big sigh. It's just like, yep. Oh, that's just gonna be like that for a while then.
Well, it got me a while ago. Like I come down. My wife had to work early in the morning. I come downstairs, and there was a big enough gap in the door that looked like the front door was open. And I was like, okay, she forgot to shut the door, and I went down there and pushed it shut, and I didn't even think twice about it. And then when I went to leave, the deadbolt was fastened. I was like, wait, hold on, how the hell did she deadbolt the door with it still open a bit? And then I got to playing around with it, and I was like, hold on.
Oh, it just does
yeah,
itself. Yeah.
No, it like you pull it shut, you have to like if you pull it shut by the handle, it doesn't shut all the way. Like it clicks, and you can lock the door and everything, and the door is locked. Like it won't open back up, but it's not fully shut. Like there's a gap on the inside, so you have to like press the center of it to get it to click again to get it completely shut, or else you're just gonna have a draft coming in. It's like, what the And then I was sitting there, I was doing dishes one day, and I was like, well, there's a bunch of cold air coming in right underneath the window. And I was like, what? Why is it coming? And then as I was putting up Christmas lights, I looked and saw the window was never shut fully. So they had it latched, but it was still a gap there. So like I just unlatched it, opened it, pushed it shut, and latched it again. Draft gone. Now I gotta figure out how to get the draft that's there in the where my microwave is. There's a cold air coming down through like on the side of the microwave, so I gotta figure out if I can find out a way to stop that. It's just like, good lord.
Unless you block.
What's up, Austin? How are you, sir?
Because that's gonna be like that's probably like the wind coming in from the exhaust fan.
Yeah, but that damn much, like it's clear, and even the microwave, like if you open the microwave, it's ice cold in there.
Cold air sinks, so like it's dropping down from like if your exhaust fan and like most of them are through the ceiling.
Yeah.
If it's exposed on the roof of your building, like that cold air is just gonna rip right through there.
When are you gonna play ATS again? I don't know. I just did last Saturday.
I found it's also a common thing that, because like this is how our microwave is now, and we have, like I have the equipment to make the exhaust fan like go up through the roof. We just like didn't get to it in the summer months, so it's a next summer project. But most microwaves that are installed into cabinets, they just like recirculate the air, so it just blows it out like the top vent, like right back at you.
Huh.
So our microwave is like over the stove, so it's like the stove vent as well, and that's why we wanted to get like a
What did you have good for dinner?
System.
We did.
We didn't set that up, so it just takes like we make pasta and it's like steaming and stuff.
We did.
It just sucks up the steam and just blows it right back in your face.
Sloppy Joe mac and cheese recipe that we found on TikTok. So basically, you make your mac and cheese, and then you make your sloppy Joe, like your meat, and then you pour the mac and cheese in the meat, mix it all up. It was actually pretty good.
Oh, this stuff is like so smoky, but we don't have like the alarm system with the smoke detector system set up that we did at the townhouse because it's like has to meet code because it's a multi-unit building. So we only have like one smoke detector on our top floor. And the place was you couldn't see, and it's like turn on the fan, and it's just like all that's doing is just moving the smoke around,
circulate it.
Yeah, so I had to like go downstairs.
It was actually really good.
And then like the other big issue with the house is our windows. So we have like the storm windows on the outside, and then screens, and then inside windows. But the storm windows, this dude, when he painted the outside of the house, he like whatever position the storm windows were in, they got painted over, so we can't move them. So I had to take like a screwdriver and open up the storm window in the kitchen.
Disney on Ice,
and
nice.
take like a floor fan. Blow everything out the window.
Yeah, I have one of those like countertop electric grills.
Yeah.
That I used to cook like steaks and stuff on. And if you let it heat a little too long, it sets off the smoke detector. It didn't have the problem in the old ones. It's the new ones that it sets off. So the first time I was like, I had the vent over top the stove on. I was like fanning the smoke detector like the old, and then things would not go off whatsoever. So I just like slung open the back door, turned on the ceiling fan, and started like the fanning the front door. And then when it happened again the second time, my wife was here and she was like, "What do I do?" And I was like, "Just open the back door, turn the ceiling fan on." And sure enough, it worked.
Dude, like, I miss having ceiling fans. I know that they've gone by the wayside, but
doesn't your wife have a gaming PC? Yeah, well,
man,
she doesn't have the desktop anymore. She's got a laptop
ceiling fans
now.
are totally underrated. Like, that was like my number one anxiety was like at the townhouse, because that also had the stove vent where there was the exhaust for it, but it just wasn't hooked up. But it too would just blow the smoke back in. And that was a gas stove. We have an electric one now. I prefer the gas. But it would just smoke so quickly. But then we also, because there was a multi-unit building, like there was a smoke detector in the kitchen. And it would go off, but we also had to, like, every year, I'm sure you have the same, where like they have to test the fire alarm system. And go into every unit and like do the test for it. So like I'm just like, okay, so all these units are connected. I know at the end of our little complex there's a shed thing, and that has the fire alarm system in there. And so like the fire alarm would go off when we were making stuff, and I would just absolutely shit a brick. I'm just like, oh my god, like not like everyone's hearing this right now. Everybody in this unit, they're like in this little 9-unit complex, like they're all hearing it through the walls because they're paper thin, and like outside. And like, is the fire department gonna come? And like, are they gonna have to like evacuate everybody because the fire alarm's going off? But it was just because we're burning food and it's not an actual fire.
Well, I mean, say we haven't set it off that bad yet. There's been,
but we've set it off a bunch of times, but apparently, I think it's only if the we're out of gas. Only if like the sprinkler system engages. If
what is her gaming laptop brand? It's
I just didn't want the fire alarm going off to like make all of the fire alarms go off.
I don't know if it's MSI or I don't know off the top of my head. I've noticed there's been a lot more fire calls out here since they upgraded everything. And it's usually just just one or two. Like it's just bad cooking.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
It's like, this sucks. Then one of our smoke detectors went bad, and it just randomly was setting off our fire alarm not that long ago. And the maintenance guy, like, he wouldn't hear. So I was telling the office lady what was going on, and she called him. He's like, "You just gotta press the button until they all sound." So I went back, did what exactly, it wouldn't do anything. It just kept going off. And she called him back, and he was like, "Well, did you put batteries in it?" I was like, "Yeah, yep, did all that." Finally, I ended up having to just disconnect that one until he could actually show up. So when he actually did show up, he was like, "I'm sorry about asking you to put batteries. You'd be surprised how many people don't." I was like, "No, yeah. If it was a 9 volt, I probably wouldn't have." I said, "Because I don't keep 9 volts on hand." I said, "But it's just a AA battery." So I was like, "I got those." I said, "I put them in," and I said, "It was still doing the same thing." And I said, "I looked more into it, and I think that one's gone faulty. It's because the light's not doing what it's supposed to be doing." He goes, "Well, I'll go get you another one." He went and got another one and put it up there, and he pressed it, and then they all start going off. He's like, "You gotta wait for them all to." He goes, "They'll do each one individually, and then they'll all play together." And I was like, "Oh God, this is a nightmare." But ever since they stopped going off together, it's been working good. Knock on wood. But it was actually setting the actual fire alarm, like the actual. Cause so we have the smoke detectors, and then there's these gray, like, fire alarms in the building with the strobe lights on them. It was setting those off.
Oh yeah.
Uh-oh. Oh, somebody. But yeah, I got a bone to pick with you.
What?
We have all these nice shops that are cheap, and you went and bought like a $300,000 shop that doesn't even close. That's in game.
What shop?
The one you bought the last time we played.
Oh,
that big open
like,
one.
Garage?
Yeah.
Oh, the big.
Because somebody showed up in the stream and was like, "I go away and come back and half your money's gone." So I went over. I was like, PJ's did buy a shop. It should have cost that much though. And I got to look at it. I was like, he bought literally the most expensive shop that's in the store. We have ones just as big for a whole hell of a lot cheaper. I'm looking for a gaming laptop for when I don't feel like playing on my big PC. Hers does well.
So, my bad.
Yeah, money spent now. No getting it back.
I mean, I can sell it.
Yeah, we're not going to get the full 300,000 back. So,
We'll get some.
and then if you go buy something else, it's just going to spend what you get back. So, ain't no sense. If that's the one you like, keep it. Because it's going to cost more.
Yeah. I mean, it was pretty good. I like it.
Oh, she texted me Acer Nitro 5.
I'm out of gas. Gonna go over to Tony's place. Steal some gas.
My truck's got a ton of it in it if you need it.
Yeah, my truck's empty. Lame. But Tony's place is actually right next to my field, so. Let's go ahead and borrow some here.
Good graphics and storage.
There we go.
You're going to pay a little bit more for that.
I have one now. just
But
gonna need
hers runs
fuel
everything up.
delivery.
Everything I can run. Oh, you were. So Terry, how you doing today, sir? Where do you need fuel delivered at?
My place.
Oh, you meant in the tank there.
Yeah. Where's the refuel point on the harvester?
It's one of the sides. I just usually back up next to it to refuel it. There you go, your tank's full.
Oh, thanks, sir. Yeah. Here, let me stop by this way so you can help me out.
You're at Tony's?
No, I'm out in the field next to, or like behind my shop.
See you later, redneck. Oh, you got hit I. In your truck, you hit I. Just start overloading.
That's it. It's one of them keyboard things. All right, thank you, sir.
I don't know what it is with your combine, but if I get any distance away from you, your back tires disappear, so I just see rims.
They do. Yeah, me too.
There you go, top you off. And your truck's
Okay,
refueled.
so bud. Wow. What service?
It's that top-notch, top-kick quality service. Oh, my grain cart fuel? Fuel? Full? Jesus. Yeah, see, this tractor only got 7.8 hours on it. I think I need a better tractor. Alright, I'm gonna take my truck, go feed the chickens, and I think I'm gonna go get my big tractor out here to pull the grain cart around. Oh man. Yum, 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 yum. Well, that's unfortunate. It's like it never happened. Sir, that's not how you feed chickens. I mean, could. If they're free range and they came to the side of the road. I may have taken the turn a little too fast on that first attempt. Ooh. There's a tree stump there.
I'm sure I ask this every year, but have they improved the like snowplow capabilities?
To be honest, I don't think I've done it in 25 yet.
Think it'd be worth checking it out?
Yeah, I can see if there's any. The only problem is you're not going to really be able to plow the roads. Because the way these maps are designed, the roads don't get covered in snow. You have to get a special map for that, which I don't think has been out or been put out in 22. Or excuse me, in 25. Are they full up on food?
Let's find out.
There. Very nice. See, I took it more responsibly that time. I guess I ran the stop sign, but at least I slowed down. Yay me! Park that there. We go get the bigger tractor. I don't think I want big boy. I want little big boy. This one only got 4.1 hours on it. Hopefully this thing does a better job than they are. Go around. Go around. Go around. Ooh, you just made it. It would about be an accident. If this doesn't do any better, then we'll pull out the big boy. The big boy. Wait, that's not the field? Must be next field. I'm checking through all Discord messages I've missed. At least the native in Ohio, yep. That's what I said. Is everything like anti-Phoenix right now? Because like, I almost rolled this. I mean, if you look at me, I look like West Virginia had sex with was a West Virginian. Wait, what does that even mean? I look like a West Virginia had sex with a West Virginian. What?
That means it's inbred.
A West Virginia had sex with a West Virginian?
Yeah.
Vagina.
Now I'm confused. Is this a West Vagina?
I'm guessing.
Just LOL ...
Keep you guessing.
No, I'll never understand the joke.
It's gonna keep me up all week.
If only your parents were related, you'd understand.
Makes sense to some.
I gotta check the hours on this track. I think this is the one I've used the most. 21.2 hours. Makes sense. Still not as much as my combine.
There's so much harvesting to do.
Corn and a little bit of cotton, but everything else is done.
It's like a quarter of the map.
Yeah, and I've done almost 3/4. I'd say just slightly more than half.
Listen, I've been doing silage. All right, very important. Very important.
I'm just saying. Once I start ripping corn, it's gonna go quickly.
Listen, it's. I'm doing corn. Listen, silage is at like 72%. Things are gonna escalate quickly.
Now here's the question: are you gonna want to harvest it all like you're harvesting, or you want to chop some to fill up those silage tanks or pits?
I don't know.
'Cause we can fill them up real quick. Get the forage harvester. Start cutting corn.
That's what I was using. Oh, cutting corn?
Yeah, instead of grass.
Oh, I'm down. I mean, I'm totally down to turn my place into just like all silage all the time. Like a constant rotation of doing silage. Because like, what are you using the corn for?
Right now, nothing that I can think of.
Right.
I think we've been mainly selling it.
What do you get more money for? Better question.
Let's see. Corn, you get about $620 per, what's it, 100 liters or 1,000 liters?
I don't know. Let me check.
I don't know what the price is in.
Let me go to the finances here.
And silage, you only get 200, so. Corn's more profitable, but we do need silage for moo cows.
Right, but we don't need as much as I'm producing, I assume.
No.
No. So silage is just useless.
Can you sell biogas? Oh yeah, biogas is only 223.
Son of a bitch. Just wasting my time over here. Might as well just go back to fucking wine, grapes and olives.
There was where it had like a power plant where you could sell it to and actually like provide power for. I don't know if that's still a thing or if that was just in 22.
For the silage.
Yeah. Have to look at production and stuff, see what's out there.
Yeah, I thought it was profitable. That's shame on me.
We do have the brewery. We'll make beer. It needs corn.
You might as well.
I can start a hop plantation.
What does that do?
Grow hops to make beer out of.
What do you harvest the hops with?
It's just like it's a greenhouse, so basically you just provide the stuff and then it drops it in pallets.
Got it.
So pissed right now. So we took the kids up to the fire station to see Santa last night. Our chief's daughter is basically like my sister-in-law, so we know him pretty well. He gives my kids away. Huge bags of candy. I thought it was just the cheap stuff I used to get when I was younger. Hold on. He's typing a novel. Let's see. Farming simulator. Mods. We do production. Pen storage, power generators, decoration, production sites. Let's see. Goat farm. Oil and diesel production, farm production, country bakery, chocolate cereal factory. Wood storage and distribution, dessert factory, artisanal popcorn factory, central ethanol and feed. Oh, that's a massive. Place of production is a huge makeover from previous production. Is now a complete production yard, part of still under construction. So use caution, drive inside the yard. New improved look, still makes the same great berries. Hops use mineral water. We have added our own new hops field right in our backyard. Faster. I don't like that one as much. Country bakery. Nah. Artisanal pop. You can make different types of popcorn. Eight flavors. Classic popcorn. Buttered popcorn. Cane popcorn. Yeah, we'll download that one. That's something we can do with corn. There we go. We can do the central ethanol feed. You bring corn to it and it makes ethanol and biodiesel.
Ooh.
Oh, wait. Oh, it's soybeans or canola to make biodiesel. Corn to make ethanol. Download and look into it. Both kids emptied out their candy bags, and it was all Tootsie Rolls, the Fruity Rolls, Dots. My son got 7 small boxes of Dots and Tootsie Roll Pops. So it's a big fun bag. We got two of those when it got clearance at a Halloween sale, or the Halloween after Halloween at Walmart. Oh, that's one way. They have a great production pack that you can take and take grapes and then put it into, makes table grapes, grape juice, raisins, and unconditioned grape juice. And then you take the unconditioned grape juice to the bottling plant and makes premium grape juice and sparkling grape juice.
Wow.
But then it also has a byproduct of grape must. You can take it and turn it to solid fertilizer, or you can take it and make it into leather for shoes and belts. That's pretty intricate.
It seems like there's a lot of stuff that you can do with that.
That's if you want to do grapes again. Oh, my stomach. Dots are amazing, though. Town Productions. Whew. My stomach is making some awful noises over here. Oh, yeah. Categories. We're going to go to buildings. Production. That's where we want to be. Dang, they got a harvester. You can do 3 rows of vines at a time.
Shit.
All rooms are littered with wrappers. Yeah, they'll happen. What the heck is that thing? Oil and diesel. There we go. Herbal tea. Spirits production pack. Please tell me that's for moonshine. We'll download that. Jesus. I can't jump on that. I'm sorry, Kiki. I'm sorry, Kiki. Yeah, Kiki. Kiki, what be Lou's birthday, Kiki? Oh, me. Production of cans. Apple Tree and Distillery. Apple brandy. All right. It's okay, just getting into a lot of repeat stuff there. Loop this bad boy around. Pull her up some. Back a little bit. She on. Heck, yeah, I think I'm gonna go for a drink break real quick. I'll be back. Eyes back. All right. Maybe. That was weird. So the white ones are or pineapple. Get all those off to the side. The red ones are passion fruit. The green ones are kiwi, and the blue ones are paradise punch. Yes, I'm totally separating gummy bears by flavors right now. Well, technically colors, but also flavors. Alright, let's try the pineapple one first. Pineapple not bad. Let's try the kiwi one next. Pineapple definitely better than kiwi. Kiwi not bad. Going pomegranate now. Pomegranate ain't it at all. Ugh. No. Now we have passion punch. Alright, passion punch is probably the best of the four. Pomegranate sucks ass. I don't think I've ever had bad gummy bear, but those are bad gummy bears. I'm gonna eat them though. I'm just gonna do them all in one shot. Blech. I don't know who was like, yeah, kids will love that. Blech. That sucked. Alright. Polish off our kiwi one though. I don't know why I'm putting that away. I gotta go do corn. I completely forgot about that. Oh. Yeah, I might need a bid trader for this. She's cruising now. Mi scusi, mi scusi. You know, I used to be anti the fruity chews or whatever the flavored Tootsie Rolls are. But after eating them in the back, like the lemon ones, I think are really good. The vanilla ones are awesome. The vanilla ones are the best, hands down. But the cherry ones are really good. I can't. There's one flavor I wasn't a huge fan. Maybe it was the lemon. No, I think I liked the lemon. No, the orange was really good. Okay, it was the lemon, I would say. Because the orange was really good, the vanilla was really good, and the cherry was really good. Maybe it was the... Or was there a green one? I don't remember. But I was shocked. I don't know why I went this way. That's full. I was shocked at how good they actually are. Used to be the only ones I would eat would be the vanilla ones. Which I don't know why the vanilla ones are called fruity chews. Vanilla's not a fruit. So that didn't make any sense. Whoops. I just rolled right through that. Fake chocolate Tootsie Rolls. Fake chocolate Tootsie Rolls. That fit saved us from rolling over again. Good evening, Chad. How are you doing tonight, sir? up all my fruit pellets. I'm about to rip through those fields over there. Inner vehicle. Wait, can I repair it from here? Or does it have to be over there? I guess it has to be over there. Hell yeah, fella, we're repaired and ready to roll. I'm gonna treat this all like one big field. My head too big. It really does go all the way down. Alright. Well then we're gonna have to go do this. What's up, Jesse? How are you doing tonight, sir? Just I'm good, and how are you, Phoenix? I'm pretty good, sir. Thanks for asking. I was gonna say, why is this filling up quicker? But this is a bigger header than what I have for green. Now watch this train. Goes by there, gets to the end, and now watch it just pew! He's gonna make a liar out of me? Or did I miss it? Guess it's gonna make a liar out of me. Oh, I hadn't reached the end yet. I don't know how long it takes. I wonder if I sit on the track if it, when it resets, if it will plow me off here. Should definitely reset by now, right? I'm tired. Of course, the one time I want to sit there and wait for it, it doesn't happen. Ah, missed it. Here comes the train again. Roll out. Bam, 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 bam. Oh man. Damn USPS. Yeah, it seems ready for bed. Kinda, sorta. I just know tomorrow's probably gonna be a long day. We gotta run up to Dover, do some last minute Christmas shopping, and then do some grocery shopping. Then we gotta come back here and pick up our kid because we're gonna head over to the movie theater because they're doing a special this weekend. It's their IRL experience. So you go in and you get a cup of hot chocolate and a golden ticket, and you get to watch Polar Express. So it's like, yeah, why not? I love Polar Express. It was a toughie though. And it came down to our kid. Like I love Jim Carrey's The Grinch, and it's the anniversary, and they put The Grinch back in the theater, so it was a toss up between The Grinch or Polar Express. And our kid just didn't really have any interest in The Grinch, which makes me think she might be adopted. I thought this would be a lot easier than it's proving to be. Jesus. Polar Express 2, yeah. It's like my 2 favorite Christmas movies. Okay, I take it back. It's like 2 of my top 5 Christmas movies. I don't think I can order them in my favorites, but I really like Polar Express, The Grinch, Christmas Vacation. What are 2 other ones we watch every single year? And I'd have to look. Of course, we watch the classics like Rudolph, Frosty, stuff like that. I'm talking about like movies, I guess. One of the most underrated. Oh, Jack Frost is another one. One of the most underrated. Jingle All the Way. There you go. That's my top 5. Christmas Vacation, Jingle All the Way, Polar Express, The Grinch, and Polar. Or did I say Christmas Vacation or Polar Express? Whichever one I didn't say. But one of the most underrated Christmas movies, I think, is Fred Claus. Oh, the Santa Claus movies too. I love those. The original Santa Claus was my favorite growing up. But Fred Claus with Vince Vaughn, I think, is one of the most underrated Christmas movies. It's just good. It's just good. And it's wholesome. And it's Vince Vaughn, so you get like the Wedding Crasher style humor. Vince Vaughn with like a meaningful story. It's just a good movie. I think it's underrated. It doesn't get played as much. But Jingle All the Way was Santa Claus and Jingle All the Way were my 2 favorites growing up. I could watch them on repeat the entire Christmas season. Doberman. It is a pretty decent movie. Yeah, Fred Claus, extremely underrated. I think most people see it's got Vince Vaughn in it and just like, nah. But it's a good story. It's a great story. Oh, and then it's got Kevin Spacey in it. That might be another reason why a lot of people overlook it. I forgot he plays like a huge role in the movie. I'm gonna say Santa Claus 1, amazing. Santa Claus 2, good, not as good as the original. Santa Claus 3, just bizarre, and you could tell they were reaching on that one. But the series, Disney Plus series that they did, I think it's called the Santa Clauses. That was pretty good. I like Four Christmases. If I had to pick my top National Lampoon's Christmas, yeah, we watched that one. So my wife's putting it off. She wants to watch them later this year. She usually like comes out of the gate as soon as we start decorating for Christmas. She just watches them all. So she's putting it off this year. And so far we've only watched Christmas with the Cranks, which is like usually her first one she goes to, but this year it was because it was leaving Netflix, so she watched it first, and then we watched Christmas Vacation the other night. She's a beaut, Clark. Watch Polar Express and Santa Claus movies. Christmas Vacation, Christmas Vacation. It's just sad that movie ruined like a whole franchise of vacation holiday movies because of Chevy Chase being such a douche nozzle. There was supposed to be a whole like series of, I think they said there was supposed to be one for Easter, one for Arbor Day. Like they were going to do a bunch of them, and then Chevy Chase was just so miserable to everyone on the set that they scrapped all those ideas. That's why it went from, it took so long to do Vegas Vacation. Because nobody wanted to work with Chevy Chase after Christmas Vacation. And I'm just going to say it, it's unpopular opinion, but of all the main vacation movies, I think Vegas Vacation's my favorite. I don't know why, I just always loved that one more than the rest of them. I'm all alone. There's no one here to farm with me. Mr. Papadopoulos. Wasn't a huge fan of European Vacation. And then the remake, just no. Very quiet, and you are the only one talking to us. Yeah, I'm the only one still here, I believe. PJ's left the server around 10:30, and it says he's still in Discord, or he was, but he's not talking. And he might got called away to do something. JT's already in bed. We all know he's a little bitch that can't make it after 9 p.m. Eastern time. Ooh. He's gonna watch his back, and next time he shows up, it'll be like next weekend. He's gonna be like, you try working all day. See if you can stay up that late. JT's just a grouchy old man. Gotta get that. Gotta get that. Corn, corn, corn. Gotta get that corn, corn, corn. Gotta get that corn, corn, corn. Gotta get that corn, corn, corn. Bop the manera. I don't understand the Spotify review thing, because like the past 2 months, only thing I've listened to pretty much is Elvis. Like I've just been jamming to Elvis nonstop for a few months now, and not one Elvis song made my like year-end playlist. I don't understand it. But I got songs that I listened to like 3 or 4 times that made the playlist. Like a random Korn song. I think it's off of here, let me see. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The first 8 are ghost songs. Then it's a Sleep Token song, another ghost song, another Sleep Token song, another ghost song. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 McNasty songs. Sleep Token, McNasty, Sleep Token. It's Not Me by Three Doors Down, Sleep Token, Suspicious Minds by Elvis Presley. Okay, that's the only one that made the list. Stained, Ghost, Sleep Token, Hawthorne Heights, Trap, Newfound Glory, Bob Seger, Sleep Token, Ghost, Sleep Token, 3 Days Graves, Atreyu, Nickelback, Sleep Token, Fallout Boy, Newfound Glory, Sleep Token, Bob Seger, Korn, Chutes and Ladders is my most listened to Korn song. With 6 listens. Sleep Token, Shinedown, Sleep Token, Sleep Token, Sleep Token, Sleep Token, Ghost, Sleep Token, Seether, Atreyu, All That Remains, Korn, Freak on a Leash with 5 listens. Ghost, My Chemical Romance, Three Doors Down, Ghost, Disturbed, Fall Out Boy, Ghost, Seether, Nickelback, Lifehouse, Taproot, 10 Years, System of a Down, Atreyu, Seether, Sleep Token, Fall Out Boy, Crossfade, Smile Empty Soul, Trapped, Art of Dying, Ghost, Atreyu, Taproot, Ghost, Tremonti, Evans Blue, Breaking Benjamin, James Blunt, Theory of a Dead Man, Mudvayne, The Darkness, Sleep Token, Ghost, Bob Seger, Ghost, Counting on Me by Korn with 4 listens, Bob Seger and Sleep Token. Even though I know I've listened to a bunch of Elvis songs way more than 4 times. I don't understand how it didn't make the list. I don't understand their logic on that. One Elvis Presley song made the list when I've been listening to, like, again, I even got my wife listening to it. All right, my wife's even like, I said something about going to Graceland, and she's like, I want to go. Smile on Me Soul. I listen to them so much, I think I've worn out every CD I have. You don't have to worry about that with Spotify. You just have to scratch your head and say, why is a song that I listened to 6 times on my list, but not a song that I listened to like 20 times in the past 2 months? I could get my numbers way up there. See, a lot of times when I'm sitting here working or whatever, I will have like YouTube pulled up and, you know, watching YouTube videos instead of listening to music. I need to listen to more music because my wife and kid destroyed me on our listen. I think I was at 6,000 minutes. My wife was at like 42,000, and my kid was at 49,000. So they destroyed my ass in minutes. I'm wondering if it's because a lot of times I listen to, I use, that might be a thing. A lot of times when I'm listening to stuff, I'm in the car, I'm using Android Auto. I don't know if that counts towards it. But I had to, because because I've listened to that, like I do like housework and everything. Bring up the old Spotify playlist and I go to town. And it's all downhill from here. Do 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 do. It's all downhill from here. Gotta get that cone, cone, cone. Gotta get that cone, cone, cone. Gotta get that cone, cone, cone. A dream about you, baby. My YT pops up with Linkin Park. The hell's PVRIS? Filter, Smile Empty Soul, Corn, 3 Days Grace, Blink, and Dream Theater. I don't watch like a lot of or listen to a lot of music on YouTube. It's usually YouTube. I'm usually watching, well, these days, body cam footage. But I don't have a ton of Linkin Park on my playlist, my when I was young playlist. But I do have Smile Empty Soul, Corn, 3 Days Grace, some Filter. I don't think I have any Blink. Oh, Blink 182, yes. I have a lot of Blink 182. I listened to Dream Theater 2 weeks ago. All of a sudden they have it on my list. The only song I know by them is Through the Fire and the Flames. Because you know how many times I wanted to rage quit Guitar Hero because of that song? But it's such a jam. Through the fire and the flames we carry out. PVRIS is that female band that opened up for LP a couple of months ago. Oh. Gotcha. You know, that's another thing. I don't have any hymn on my Spotify Wrapped. Who listens to a lot of hymn? Love's the funeral of heart. It's pronounced Paris. PVRIS is pronounced Paris. We just making shit up these days. Well, yeah, because the V looks like an upside down A, so we're gonna pronounce it Paris. The fuck? Then again, I mean, Corn is K-O backwards R-N. So, I mean, I guess I really can't say anything. Oh, God. I dream and woke up crying. And no, it just came out. So the story goes, what she explained at the concert is her band was called Paris, but they were being threatened with lawsuits, so they changed it to PVRIS upside down A. The city just threatened them lawsuits? Like, what? That's a weird one. That's a lot of corn. It's like I'm gonna say it. I think my favorite Korn album of all time is Take a Look in the Mirror. I don't know why. I like that harder stuff. Y'all wanna single say fuck that. Fuck that, fuck that. Y'all wanna single say fuck that. Boom, 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 boom. Dun 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 dun. I think my favorite song though is I think it's Counting on Me. I think that's the title of it. Counting on me. Always hoping I'll be there for all of your problems, and then you're never there for me. You suck the life out of me. You hate everything you see. Everyone doing lawsuits now? Yeah, we talked about that earlier in the stream. I was like, everybody, the world's gone soft. You say something mean about somebody, there's lawsuit. It's like, but he hurt my feelings. Walk it off. There'll be hell to pay. I always loved that first album because I listened to it before it really took off. My friends thought they were dog shit. I really like Serenity of Suffering and The Nothing. It's always cool to like be there with, before, like I was a Ghost fan before they skyrocketed. Like I got them to a couple years before they just like blew the roof off the place. And it was cool that I got to see them in concert in a time when like they were mass, but still kind of unknown to the public. So I seen it was before they all like got announced on who was in there. Only the few people who actually paid attention knew who was and who wasn't a ghoul or part of the band. And I remember we were sitting at Panera in Baltimore before the concert and watched practically the whole band walk past, walking to go somewhere. And I was like, that's the guitar, that's the bassist. Like they just casually strolled on by because they were unknown. Just like the Ghoulettes, like I pointed out the one, I was like that's one of the Ghoulettes right there. My wife's like, how do you know? I was like, just from rumors online. I said, it's no coincidence that she's outside the theater where Ghost is gonna have a concert at. And then like Tobias Forge, the lead singer, he just walked like he was. I guess it was like one of the tour managers or something. He walked right by talking to her, and I was just like, that's the dude. And like I got to meet him like before the show. It was cool. You can't do that anymore because he doesn't do the meet and greets before the shows anymore because they're so big, and the arena shows are so huge that he can't do that anymore. Issues was my first Korn album. That's the first one I ever listened to. And then it unfolded from there. But I think Take a Look in the Mirror is my favorite. It's an underrated one. So it's back in the day, like before Kiss took off the face paint. It was like seeing Kiss walk by unmasked. If I could put it in perspective. I'll never forget, and a lot of people talk shit about him and the way he's run the band. But Tobias Forge was probably out of the celebrities that I have met, he is probably the most genuine person that I've met that has any type of fame. Like I was nervous as shit. I'm meeting the lead singer of my favorite band. I was nervous as shit. I'm not even gonna lie about it. And he could tell too. He could tell I was nervous because he was in character. He has his mask on and everything. He's like, "Oh, how are you?" And I was like, "Oh, how are you?" I'm good. And he pulled me in to take a picture, and I was so nervous. I didn't know what to say, and I started to walk off, and he grabbed me by the hand and pulled me back in, and he just looked at me and said, "Thank you," and I was like, "No, thank you for all you do," and he touched his heart. Thank you. Walked off. It was just that little moment, him pulling me back in. He didn't have to do that. I walked out there and told him, I was like, I don't care if he decides to do a rap album tomorrow. I was like, I'll support him because that was one of the most genuine things I think anyone's ever done. Other than Hacksaw Jim Duggan, who threatened to beat Sergeant Slaughter's ass for picking on me when I was a kid. Is Fieldy? Fieldy. Is he touring with them again or not? Or is he still? Because last I heard, he was content on not touring anymore. Which, by all means, they've probably made a crap ton of money. He's still on hiatus. Damn. That's why he's still doing it. Yeah, because he only stopped in, what, the last couple of years? Well, ladies and gents and Steves, I think that's going to call it for me for the night. If you guys did enjoy, my brother had a fight with Monkey. Nice. But I think it's going to do it for me tonight. If you guys did enjoy the night stream, do me a huge favor. Leave a like down below. It does help me out so very, very much. I do appreciate it so very, very much. If you guys do want to see future live streams, be sure to click that subscribe button. If you guys want to be notified whenever I do go live or upload a video, click that notification bell. As always, guys, thank you so very, very much for watching. See you guys next time. Bye.